It's a little cursed though, right? It's a little bit.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
I got nothing to talk to this guy about.
I'll see you around.
Oui, monsieur. I'll be there.
Is there a quick way I can hide? Wow, soak his head. Whoa. What does that mean? I don't even know. No. It seems like a phrase I should know. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got it. Go fiddle your sticks. Go soak your head. Sounds scandalous. I clicked settings on my OBS and it's like not coming up. There it is, it's struggling. Sorry, I don't know what I'm looking for. Alright, let's just like okay. Roll like this. So sweet.
In French, English, and German, it read, in 1312, Pope Clement V and
Oh, don't
excommunicated.
care, don't
In the
care.
following 2 years, many of the knights were hanged. Their Grand Master, Jacques de Molay, was burnt at the stake on an island in the Seine.
Don't care. George, why aren't you moving?
I didn't have time.
I didn't have time to sit around.
Waiting in.
Okay.
I didn't. The statue had any secrets. It was concealing them pretty well.
Right.
I didn't recognize the biblical story in it. I was a Sunday school dropout.
Drop out. Better dance now.
I was surprised.
I was surprised too.
Carrying all that armor around must have been hard work. I wondered if this guy had died in combat.
Yeah.
In comparison to its neighbor, I didn't.
You wouldn't even recognize me anymore.
Some biblical references engraved into the tomb edge. I guess.
I guess.
I didn't.
Why didn't I have time to sit around? Everything is fiddlesticks. I can't even get my mouse working right. Alright, I'm gonna be calm and collected. What am I gonna do? Yo, Mauve. I'm struggling with the mouse a little bit. Sweet, sweet Mauve. I don't remember what to do here at all.
I couldn't open it with my bare hands.
Bare hands. Oh. Bare hands.
Hey! Hey, you! What do you think you are doing?
Nothing.
Leave that cover alone! Now!
Sorry, no harm intended.
You stay away from that!
Can't take me anywhere. Why is there even a magnifying glass? Okay, I didn't really see anything in the church. I feel like that's where we're supposed to go, though. Because where else are we gonna go? Um, should I just check the walkthrough? We're gonna be here forever. Where even are we right now? This freaking walkthrough isn't even like. I don't know if they switched the chapters around in the remaster or what, but there's no clown juggling here. Am I here too early? Graham Tams, what are you doing? Did we enter the secret chamber? Answering machine? Use the mold? Oh, I did that. Holy smokes, I'm confused. I can't go back to Lockmine. I can't go back to Lockbarn. Okay. Oh, goodness. Oh, I haven't done that. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the hospital? I haven't done the hospital yet. My mind it just gets blown on a day-to-day basis constantly. I might be at this location too early. Yes. Let's go to the cafe. What would Nico tell me to do? I'm curious.
Hi, Nico.
What do you want, Josh?
I spoke to Labano about the manuscript. He wants to see it for himself.
Okay, tell him to come here.
Are you sure? Can we trust him?
Trust me. He's okay.
Alright, I got fast forward on mouse 2. Oh yeah, we're fucking kicking butt. I have a walkthrough for the PS1 version open. Actually, it's for the PC version from 2001, which I assume is the same thing. And the guy I came and talked to isn't here, so we're off to a great start. Well, I came to the wrong location, so that's on me.
Excuse me?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
That's correct. You remember me.
The retention of such data is part of my duty as a gendarme. That is how crime is fought, through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Have you heard of a man called Marquet?
Yes, he used to be known as the Mole of Montmartre. I heard he's been hospitalized, probably by one of his rivals.
Right on, right on.
Which hospital was Marquet taken to?
The Hagenmeyer Clinic in the Avenue des Hérissons.
Yeah, let's go right now.
I'd like to report an assault.
Yes, monsieur? Where is the victim?
I'm the victim. I've been harassed by a pair of thugs.
I see. And where did this alleged assault take place?
Outside the Hotel Ubu. They stopped me as I was leaving and went through my pockets.
Could you describe the suspects, monsieur?
One looked like a gorilla, and the other looked like a weasel. Their names are Flap and Guido.
Bon, I'll get them this time.
He already
What are you
knows who
going
they
to do
are.
about Flap and Guido, Sergeant?
I'm going to bust them, monsieur. For years I have been hoping to pin something on that pair. Now's my chance. I'll show them, and the inspector.
Thanks, Sergeant. Thanks for taking me seriously.
I'm only doing my duty, monsieur.
Is Rosso here?
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Oh,
Not really. Why was Marquet known as the Mole of Montmartre?
Because he lived in Montmartre, I suppose.
Yeah, but why the mole?
I don't know. Maybe he ruined people's lawns.
sure.
Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy with a scar on his left cheek.
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the bombing of the cafe?
Yes. I believe Khan was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. Is Ro-
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Don't really want to speak to him.
Stobart is here to see you, monsieur.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart, my mind is a well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale.
Oh my god.
No tricks, mark you, monsieur. Just exercise. Just as our muscles waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need, if only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you call about the
Style,
bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed,
But
I have been taken off the case.
what about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Wow, I do not want to talk to him about all this shit.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? You call me from my desk and you say it doesn't matter? I could have you arrested for wasting police time.
I'm sorry.
Oops. Sweet. Found out about the hospital from Moo. Hospital. Yeah, Chivo.
The old building managed to retain some of its original grandeur, but the modern additions look like a baseball cap on a statue of a medieval saint.
That sounds sick.
I felt a little guilty as I tried the door, like I was about to rob a grave. I gripped the handle with an involuntary tremble in my hand and pulled. The door was locked.
Uh,
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
the fuck?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
Whoa. Keep it to yourself.
Do you know anything about a patient
Yeah,
named Marquet?
Marn.
And no, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Can you believe them, Mof? Can you even believe? My mouse is fighting me. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna be calm. Alright, cool.
Do you recognize the man in the...
No,
See you later.
right.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Yes,
Is
sir.
this the Hagenmeyer Clinic?
That's correct.
I thought I was in a garden center.
Oh, the plans. They were my idea. A little greenery to evoke the spirit of nature. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Jacques Marquet.
Oh, yes. Are you related to our client, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm his, long-lost brother.
A brother half his age with a different name and an American accent.
Yeah, people always say that. I blame Mom. We were separated at an early age, after a mix-up in the nursery at the Oakland shopping mall.
I've never heard anything so ridiculous in all my life.
I guess not.
Goodness.
Has Marquet had a visit from a pair of gangsters?
I should hope not. Can you describe them?
A thin guy who looks like a weasel and his friend, the gorilla.
Sounds as if they escaped from the zoo.
Has Marquet been visited by a man in a clown costume?
Oh, no.
You haven't seen a man in disguise?
Well, there's Theodore the bear. He comes every
Theodore
Thursday to
the
entertain
bear,
the children.
y'all.
Personally, I think he scares them half to death in that crummy old bear suit.
Crummy.
If I was stuck on my back with tubes in every orifice, he's the last person I'd want to see.
I want to see the bear.
So, do I get to see Marquet before the funeral?
That attitude will get you nowhere. My instructions were quite clear. No one gets to see Marquet. So unless you can prove you're a relative or a close acquaintance, you're wasting your time here.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
What does this false nose remind you of?
Oh, it's a clown's nose.
That's right.
Why don't you
Bear.
give me a break and go and play with someone else?
Have you seen this man here at the clinic?
No, sir. And I never forget a face.
Well, well, well.
What does this gem suggest to you?
I advise you not to flash that around. The hospital insurance wouldn't cover it if it was stolen.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
This dude appeared while we were talking.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Really? If you wish to make an appointment, see the receptionist.
Musical flourish for some reason.
I'm looking for a guy named Jacques Marquet.
In which department does he work?
He doesn't. He's a patient.
I see. You do realize there are strict policies regarding visiting hours, don't you?
Okay.
This is important.
You think
I
I
have to
care
talk
about
to
something
Marquet
like that?
urgently.
We make no exceptions to the rules.
It's a matter of life and death.
The well-oiled running of this hospital is a matter of life and death. That's why we have rules.
Cool.
I think I ought to warn you that Marquet is not what he seems.
Explain yourself.
He's in league with a bunch of guys who want to take over the world.
Nonsense. Besides, Marquet's employers have paid in advance for one of our most exclusive private rooms.
Yeah, tell me more.
Could you tell me who Marquet's employers are?
Got a
Certainly
point, Bart.
not.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, sir, I do not.
Well, I guess I'll just walk
Thanks for your help.
around. You're not going to stop me from walking around. Oh. What the fucking shit? Did it just load the same scene? What the fuck? Later. Oh, I didn't see that. Wow, good job, George. Alright. How I prove Alright, I'm gonna try it. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
Look at this ID pass.
So you're Merlin. Marquet's been asking for you.
For me?
No way.
Yes. He was shouting your name when they brought him in here. Now, let me see. He was on Ward B12, as I recall. Oh, he's being transferred to... Oh dear, he's on Ward J2. That's Nurse Grendel's ward.
Okay.
What's so bad about Nurse Grendel?
She runs that ward like a South American prison.
Keeping a well-disciplined ward isn't a crime, is it?
Well disciplined. In the discipline and punishment stakes, she'd whip the butt off the Marquis de Sade. Everything,
Whoa.
I mean everything, is done to a strict routine. 6 o'clock alarm call, 6:10 bowel movements, and woe betide anyone who doesn't have a result. Those patients of hers are like Pavlova's dogs.
She sounds like a real nightmare.
And then some.
Oh, you like 1 and 2 a lot? Hell yeah.
If Nurse Grendel is that bad, how come the authorities tolerate her?
She's like part of the furniture.
Oh, you mean she's been here a long time?
No, I mean there's not a man in this clinic who hasn't sprawled out
Oh
on
my
her.
god.
I was beginning to get the picture. This woman was jealous, with a big green capital J. How do I find Nurse Grendel's ward?
Down the corridor on the left, turn right at the senior consultant's washroom. Right again at the executive coffee lounge. Bear left past the administrator's sauna. And turn left at the end. That's J2. And good luck.
Good luck.
Thanks for your help, ma'am.
You're welcome.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed
Hellish.
through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow. Hello.
Noise.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
Wow.
It's a deal.
Okay.
Do you know a nurse called Grendel?
Sure I do.
Is she on duty today?
George
Yeah,
is such an
End of the
asshole.
corridor, Ward J2.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the corridors?
Yeah, Barney.
No,
yeah,
sir,
man.
I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I bet
Rascals.
you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you?
No,
No.
I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind my back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Whatever you've got with this metal mopfoot is probably a fine and noble thing.
It is. Say, it's not every day I meet someone as crazy as me.
friends.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Oh, dang. My ass is lost. Oh, there it is.
Oui, monsieur.
Is this Ward J2?
It is, but you're not supposed to be here. We have strict rules. You
Whoops,
must
I
speak to
didn't
the
mean it.
doctor.
Didn't mean to
I
click that.
can't wait that long. What if he snuffs it?
You can't talk like that here. This is a hospital. You will have to leave.
I have to leave?
Do you know Merlin of Gruber Electronics?
No, I don't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What?
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt
Here
involving
comes
a
that
unicycle.
Boise.
His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform...
Boise. I don't mean to right-click on
Do you
accident.
have a
I'm so
patient named
sorry.
Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Boise, Idaho.
You can tell me how my brother is, can't you?
Of course, monsieur. What is his name?
Jacques Marquet.
Let me see. He's satisfactory.
I was told he was dying.
Well, he is, but the doctor described his condition as satisfactory. That's quite an improvement on yesterday.
Alright.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
Cool, cool.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Oh dear, I don't think he'll be needing that again.
Who?
Monsieur Boissy, the comatose clown.
Boise.
Do you recognize...
Oh.
Who?
M-
Does this gem mean anything to you?
It's beautiful, but I've never seen it before.
Do you recognize this tissue?
No, I don't. It looks like a chronic health risk to me.
Well, I've been carrying it around for days and I'm okay. My pocket's getting a little soggy.
Good, good.
Thank you, nurse.
You may come back at visiting time, monsieur.
Thanks. When is that?
The second Tuesday of each month.
Holy shit. Holy nuts.
Maybe the face of the unaccountably happy domestic had made me unduly suspicious. I mean, I knew it was only my imagination, but the water tasted, well, peculiar.
That water.
There was no way I could improve on the sculpture with the janitor watching me. Hello.
Oh, hi! No whistling, right?
Right.
Yo, Cure.
What's the problem with Nurse Grendel?
She's uptight and twisted on account of a broken heart.
So
Oh,
good to
that's too
see
bad.
you.
I thought she was just plain bad-tempered.
That also. By the way, sir, I wouldn't stand too close to Mr. Shiny's grease valve. If he has an emission, it'll take the shine clean off your shoes. Say, nice sneakers.
Thanks. Who broke the nurse's heart? Was it you?
Oh no!
We're just
Talk to
chilling.
a woman, I wouldn't know where to start. My analyst says I'm socially inept.
Some analyst? Weren't you offended?
Oh, that's
Not
good,
me.
Barn.
It's a comfort to have it
I
made
mean,
official.
Cure. That's a
You
good
shouldn't
Barn
take
Cure.
any notice of him.
Hey,
Everyone
Marker.
shines in their own way.
Yeah, I shine floors.
Good morning.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Barn is Cure. Cure is Barn.
I wasn't in the mood for shining floors. As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
Dr. Stobart at your service.
Damn, that's genius, Cure. Check out my disguise. I bet that nurse won't recognize me. The nurse that I just talked to about 20 different things. Good thing I went the wrong way. You can just put on a lab coat, no one will recognize you.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
I'm scared too.
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse. Well, who's first?
Monsieur Croquet in bed 2.
What's his problem?
He's been complaining of loss of consciousness. You'll need this, doctor.
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Thank you. I love long, metal, narrow boxes.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Hello, doctor.
The nurse told me you keep losing consciousness.
That's right. I've had the problem as long as I can remember. It's a real out-of-body experience. Like death, but not so conclusive.
I see. How long does it last?
Just a fraction of a second, and then I recover.
I might not have been a doctor, but I was formulating a diagnosis all the same. This guy was nuts.
Oh, okay.
I know exactly what you mean. It's known in the medical field as blinking.
Is it serious?
Of course it isn't serious. It's perfectly natural.
But just think, 2 seconds every minute. Why, that's almost half an hour every day. 2 weeks out of every year spent in total darkness.
I don't have time to listen to this baloney.
Baloney. Baloney. What even is this?
Do you know what this piece of equipment is called?
No, I don't.
Which bed is Marquet in?
He's round the corner, in solitary.
What's the matter with him?
I don't know, but the men who brought him in were wearing masks and rubber gloves. Hey, you're a doctor. How come you don't know?
We doctors don't know everything.
Then how come you act like you do?
Wow, that was deep.
Has Marquet had any visitors?
Nah, neither have I. That's the worst thing about being in hospital. You feel like the rest of the world has abandoned you.
Well, you know how it is. Life goes on.
Thanks for those comforting words.
That was comforting.
Do you recognize this red nose?
Nah, I don't.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Nah, Doctor. Who is it?
A cold-blooded killer.
One of your colleagues?
Oh,
No,
damn.
he really is a murderer.
I've never seen him before.
Okay, I don't know what to do for this guy.
Well, goodbye and good luck.
Thanks, Doc.
Alright, so I'll just go around the corner.
Doctor,
What is it?
you haven't taken my blood pressure.
Do you think I care? Do you think I give any sort of fuck?
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh, Doctor,
What now?
you didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
I haven't cured, but I love that for you.
Okay, let's try again.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners.
Damn, y'all. Will you tell me about the garden section?
Pardon me, nurse.
See, now I want to know
Oui, monsieur.
about plan advice.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Of course. Of fucking
Thank you, nurse.
course
Au revoir,
it
monsieur.
is.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
In the fucking shit.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he?
Is
That room was
fertilizer
mine
different
before I
than
was
potting
tossed
soil?
out like a common squatter.
What's
Yo,
your impression of Nurse
Ewo.
Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
Dr.
The woman in reception
Ewo.
described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job.
I think it
isn't
is too, Cure.
You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
I think it's a lot different.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's
You're a
your
vacuum
opinion?
cleaner for us? That's
It's
sweet.
too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. See you later.
All you know is cactus. Hell yeah. I like cacti. This guy's pissing me off.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
It's not like that. I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
Um, so confused. What?
Hello again. Do you know what this piece of equipment...
Okay, I don't understand the walkthrough. I don't understand what it's telling me to do. Okay, okay. I have a better idea now. I'm just like not doing things in the right order and stuff, which is natural because it's a hard game. Without a guide, it's very hard. Somebody show me how to use it.
Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
What do you know about this piece of equipment?
It's a device for measuring blood pressure.
Uh,
Excuse me, sir.
You must be the new boy.
New boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bernie, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him?
Do your own babysitting, Gramps. Who do you think you are, anyhow?
I am Felix Hagenmeyer.
And may I say what an honor it is to meet you in person, sir. You are on my medical wall of fame, right up there with Pasteur and Leary. I look on it as a privilege, no, an honor, to look after your nephew, sir.
He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Alright. Okay.
So long, Hagenmeyer. Hey, Benoit.
There's no need to shout. What do you want?
Let's go.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, monsieur. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean I'd get my hands dirty with the
Oh
nurse.
my god.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
Oh my
Follow me,
Lanta.
Benoit.
I'm right behind you, sir.
Have you ever fiddled your last stick? Hey, Stormy. So nice to see you. Looking all regular.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
What's his problem?
He's delirious. He just now came out of theater. He's recovering from major surgery.
I'll have him up and about before you can say, Lazarus, get out of your bed and walk.
I don't even know. I don't think they fixed the sword.
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure. Why? I'm a doctor. It's my job. See you later. Hey, Benoit.
What are you doing, Stormy? Are you playing this on your Game Boy Advance while I
Yes,
play
sir.
this on my PS1?
Here, take this pressure
Because
gauge.
if you're not, I'm gonna be upset.
What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something.
What?
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Because of the sword.
Are you ready with that pressure gauge?
Primed and ready to pump, sir.
I have
What do you want me to do with it?
disappointing news for you, Stormy.
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
This isn't the director's cut.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
Oh my
I
god, you're
have to visit my patient.
funny.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
Do
That's
you
a
even
cold and
have
distant
the Alien
attitude to
Wars
that.
EX?
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks.
You don't.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the wars?
Stormy.
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How is the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a humbug.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a
You
bear.
were working on it?
Don't you think it's possible that the bear was a man in disguise?
Well, obviously, I'm not completely
Proud of you for
stupid.
working on it.
But who would go to the bother of disguising himself as a bear? It's not as if he'd blend in with the surroundings. I checked with base to see if any bears had been reported missing from the zoo or a traveling circus. They told me to sit tight until reinforcements arrive. I guess they're right. I'd be stupid to tackle a bear single-handed.
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, Doc. If you see that bear, kick him in the nuts.
Sure. Sure.
Rather you than me, pal.
What? Yeah, we got that Chivo.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
Holy moly.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster quickly.
No, it's not still
Tell
PS1.
him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
What, you have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them?
We've met. What about the Hashashin?
is more
I think
likely
it's on Steam.
to have followed Klausner. He'll stop at nothing to prevent the reforging of the sword.
There,
That's
there,
bad, is it?
they said,
As for Klausner,
reforging of the sword. Are you happy now?
he is gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
Did you say this game rules because we're gonna reforge the sword?
Ah, there you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter!
No way.
The door's locked. Help me, officer.
No way. About to freak out.
Stand back, monsieur.
Yeah, Ewo. That's what just happened. It's too late.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Oh my god.
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
Looked like Rosso to me. This is a noise show now.
Have you ever heard of the Hashi Ashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again. Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
That was a witty thing to say.
Have you found out any more about the Knights Templar?
Yes, I have. The guy responsible for their downfall was Philippe IV, the King of France, otherwise known as Philippe le Bel.
I've heard of him.
Well, he is known to history as Philippe the Fair, but I doubt if the Templars called him that. I'm sure André will tell you all about him.
Damn.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. Can you think of any use for this?
That's a thing for measuring blood pressure, isn't it? What are you doing with that?
I picked it up in the hospital.
it's
It could be useful.
You ought to take it back. Don't you feel guilty?
No.
No, I'm a fucking sociopath.
Did I show you this matchbook?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Does it look like undies? No. But
Do you want to look after the
I
gem?
appreciate you.
No, George. I'd be too
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rosso or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to André.
I'll let you work it
Oh,
out.
pull it up again? After I just exited conversation? Are you freaking... I'm walking out. I've left her fucking whole building. You want me to go in there? No, he's going back. No. No, he went back. He went back. He's sitting down.
That's the tripod in the Crew Museum.
You're telling me that looks like boxers? Yeah, it does.
That's the tripod in the Crew Museum. I have to go.
Okay. Good luck.
Wow. Thanks for getting me banned. I mastered Disney's Aladdin this morning for Sega Genesis. Just thought you would want to know, everybody. Chat. Yeah.
You have left it very late, monsieur.
Late for what?
Anything. I am closing the museum soon. You wouldn't like to get locked in. I can tell you. Not in this gallery.
Why not?
It is haunted, monsieur.
You don't believe it.
He made a bet with his friends, I suppose.
Sorry.
When I found him in the morning, he was cold as ice and stiff as a board.
Well, what was the cause of death?
They said it was a brain tumor. But on his face was a look of stark, desperate terror such as I have never seen before.
Scary. What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
Pot people.
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time.
Hell yeah,
Didn't
Truxton.
even have time to pack up their pots.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. Renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two. Naturally, when the Parisi came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Ah oui, they connected the market, cleaned up.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
Non, monsieur.
Thanks for your help. Hi, André.
Hello, Georgie.
Have you ever heard of the Hashashin?
Why, yes, it was a radical Muslim sect whose name became synonymous with murder.
Murder.
It was formed in 11th century Persia, shortly before the Crusades.
At roughly the same time as the Templars.
Yes, they gave a new word to our language, Assassini, the assassins.
Sick.
How did the assassins get their name?
From the legends surrounding the secrets of their initiation rites. A young man who sought to join the sect was given hashish until he drifted into dreams.
Oh, okay.
He awoke to find himself in a fabulous garden with everything he could wish for. The freshest water, the most delicious food, the choicest hash, and the most delectable women imaginable.
Delectable.
Cool. Do you have the address?
I haven't finished the story. There was a price to pay for this taste of paradise.
Wouldn't you just know it?
The young man would wake the next day to find himself back in the real world. He was told that he'd been given a glimpse of the heaven reserved for holy martyrs. A heaven he would enjoy for eternity
Yeah,
if
that's just
he was
Assassin's
willing to
Creed
join the
Origins.
Hashashin.
How did the assassins operate?
Well, as I explained, the new recruits would be only too willing to die for the cause. They'd be instructed in the use of the dagger, poisons, and disguise. Then, the Grand Master of the sect would name an enemy of Allah.
And they'd stop at nothing to eliminate that enemy.
You got it. They were fearless and deadly.
Does the cult of the assassins still exist?
Take a look around at the world today. You tell me.
You tell me.
I think you ought to know that the tripod is going to be stolen.
The Lochman tripod? No.
It's true. I can give you a description of the thieves.
Before the supposed event has taken place?
I heard them planning the raid.
They're wasting their time. The tripod is protected by a state-of-the-art alarm system.
Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
Okay.
Why don't you loan the tripod to me for safekeeping?
Because I'd never see it again.
Well, don't you trust me?
It's not a question of trust, George. That tripod is hundreds of years old and extremely fragile.
I get your point. Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Waiting for this dude to walk away. Get in, George, get in. Hell yeah, let's go.
It is closing time, Monsieur Lobineau.
Already, there just aren't enough hours in the day.
More than enough for me. I can't wait to get home and put my feet up.
Eh bien, see you tomorrow.
Good night, Monsieur.
Yay. I saved? No.
Hey, Guido! Look at this!
Quit fooling around, you moron! Get your ass over here and bring that flashlight! What the... Who's there?
Let's get out of here!
Yeah. Fucked them up. Whoa.
And when I woke up, I was at the police station. Luckily, I managed to persuade Rosso I was innocent.
Poor Georges.
What a mess. I bungled the whole thing.
Bungled.
I don't think so. You made a pretty good job of distracting those two crooks.
Yeah, but the killer got away with the tripod.
No, he didn't. He's not the only one who can dress up in costume.
What?
You mean... it was you who stole the tripod? Oh, hell, Nico. I could have been shot.
Those dogs are more likely to shoot their own feet.
I just wish you'd told me your plans. We're supposed to be in this together. And how come you dressed up like a pantomime cat?
Don't sulk, Georgie, please.
Oh, rats. And don't call me Georgie.
Oh, I really thought you'd be pleased. After all, we've got the tripod. Aren't you going to try putting the gem on the tripod?
I guess so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
The gem fits perfectly, but what does that prove?
You put it in your fucking pocket?
Maybe the tripod has to be in a certain location.
There's nothing on the manuscript to indicate where, though, is there?
Oh, by the way, I had a visit from André Lobineau.
Oh, yeah. I hope you didn't mind me giving him your address.
Not at all.
How did she get the
It was
visit
lovely
and
to see him
steal
again.
the tripod?
He was over the moon when I showed him the manuscript. It's not often he gets that excited. He made a sketch of the knight's crest to take
I
back to the
know, Mo.
museum.
What the
I
fuck?
believe he's identified the family
They
who
said it
bears
was
that
fragile
crest.
and ancient.
I sure hope so.
It's supposed to be fragile and ancient.
Labino explained who the Hashashin were.
Yeah?
The cult of the assassins.
Oh, boy!
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Oh yeah, totally. I had a walkthrough open and I lost it.
I have to go.
Already? You only just arrived.
Time and tide wait for no man.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Bye. Okay, now we're finally ready for this place. There's the juggler. There's the juggler.
Hey, you with the balls.
With the balls.
Oui?
We?
What do you know about the Knights Templar?
Yeah. Stop this man from juggling to
Ah,
ask him
the
about the
last
Knights
Grandmaster,
Templar.
Jacques Dumoulin, was burnt on an island in the Seine in 1314.
Wow. You're pretty well educated for a juggler.
No, monsieur. I read it on that board over there.
That's what the
How
policeman
did you learn to
said
be a juggler?
exactly.
Juggler? What is this juggler?
It's you. You juggle, that makes you a juggler.
No, I am a jongleur.
A jongler? What's that?
Mon Dieu. A jongleur
On
is an
to
artist, a master of the contragravity,
Contra. They
hero
said
by the three
Contra.
mysteries. In centuries past, the courts of the
They
crowned of
said
Europe
Contra.
had the jongleurs, witty, erudite men to whom the monarchs turned in their hours of need.
Wait a minute, wait. Let me get this straight.
You're,
Our enemies are at the borders, plague ravages the land,
you're wide
and the
awake.
peasants are revolting. Thank God we've got Chuckles the Jongler to throw his balls around.
Why
I
is
don't think
George
so.
starting a fight with this juggler right now?
That juggling doesn't look so difficult.
Oh,
Oh,
it does
yeah.
not,
Of
does
course.
it not? Perhaps you feel you could do better, no?
I'll give it a try.
Be my guest.
I had no idea what I was doing.
Good
But
job,
this guy was
George.
obviously an idiot, so how difficult could it be?
Wow, what an asshole.
A lot more difficult than I'd thought. That's how difficult. Still, it was my big chance to be derided by complete strangers.
Sick.
Not so easy after all, is it?
No, I guess not. Look, a red nose.
Ah, you are a clown.
A clown?
No, if so, you would be a much better jongleur.
For a moment, an idea capered around.
No,
Look,
I
a
didn't mean to
red
fast.
nose.
No.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
Please forgive me. Please, 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 please forgive me.
I've got a medieval tripod.
And my Uncle Claude has hemorrhoids. So what?
Holy shit, y'all.
Does this grease paint mean anything to you?
A red nose and now grease paint. You are sure you are not a clown?
Well, I was distracted by the idea again. Caper, 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 plummet. No, gone again. What do you think of this?
It is a medical device, oui?
Oui, yes.
We.
Feast your eyes on this.
Incroyable! Is it real?
I think so.
Some people believe that great gems always have curses upon them.
Oh, that's garbage. Although, now that I think about it, both of the people who had this before me disappeared in mysterious circumstances. And the guy who was supposed to get this was shot and then murdered in his hospital bed. Do you want it?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
They love them.
Hi
Let
again.
me just ruin everyone's good time.
Oui? What is it this time?
I don't know.
Look, a red nose.
Oh, you say, whoop-de-doo.
Catch you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
What? Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Hello again, officer.
Hello again, monsieur.
Does this red nose mean anything to you?
Ah, you are a clown.
Do I look like a clown?
No, although you juggle like one. Now, if I'd known you were a clown, it would have been amusing. And not a humiliation for you.
What do you mean?
Who ever heard of a plainclothes clown?
He had a point. So you're saying that if I juggle badly with a red nose, I'd be the king of comedy. But if I juggle badly without it...
You look like a pathetic loon. Oui, monsieur, you have it.
No way. No fucking way.
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
No
Hi
fucking
again.
way.
Oui? What is it this time?
I'd like to have another try at juggling, please.
You have gone on a crash course, perhaps.
No, I just had an insight into presentation.
Huh?
Allow me to demonstrate. The balls, please.
If you insist on completing your humiliation, monsieur.
Okay, now for my secret weapon.
They loved it.
The juggler was speechless with rage. You could have
Speechless with
mistaken him for a
rage.
mime. And without a word, he collected
That's
his
me when I
balls
turn off my mic. I collect my balls and I go home.
and left in a fury.
Seething. Absolutely seething.
Hey! You forgot one of your balls! Hey! But he didn't hear. Better still, deprived of his entertainment, the gendarme
What a
decided maybe he
ball.
ought to do some policing for a change.
Sure. And then the crowd is just fucking mugging me or what?
I had no desire to talk to the crowd.
Right, right. They're just gonna watch me pry open this fucking manhole? Wow, such rage. They're just gonna fucking chill while I go down this manhole? Sure. That makes sense. Yeah, Truxton. Full of rage. Alright, I'm gonna save my game. If I can. No, don't shut down the virtual machine.